Hey Virgo, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning February the 15th. Another powerful week up there in the cosmic skies thanks to a lot of activity going on. We've just had that new moon in Aquarius. We've still got a stellium of Aquarian placements. All of this Aquarian energy is encouraging everyone to push outside of their known limitations when it comes to the power of the mind. We are being encouraged away from old beliefs, old fears, into new perceptions, because when we have awakenings, when we have an aha moment, Virgo, we can create stagnancy when we do not act on that. Okay, that's why we sort of repeat karma and coming up against the same brick walls. So all of this Aquarian energy, we're going to be feeling the pull to the future. We're going to be feeling that pull towards innovating anything within us, within our lives, within our circumstances. You know, but we're also simultaneously going to want to feel a little bit rebellious as well, because we have a Saturn-Uranus square this week. Okay, this is significant. Square energy is a face-off. The Saturn energy is sitting within Aquarius. The Uranus energy is sitting in Taurus. There is this mirroring that's happening, and it very much rewinds the clock in a similar energetic sense to what was happening with the Cancer-Capricorn ecliptical cycle. Okay, so Saturn is very earthy. Well, you know, it's Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Okay, but now with Aquarius in there, the energies are sort of like fitting a round peg in a square hole. But Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, okay, and Uranus has Taurus in there, so you can see where there's this earth air sort of clashing, mirroring, multi-dimensional thing happening. And it is about seeing things from the other, okay? When it comes to karmic looping, when it comes to repatterning, it's about having those aha moments in ourselves when we go, right, I see in myself how I do exactly what I had once sort of judged, feared, or whatever the case may be. There's this thing happening. It could also look like life repeating cycles. It could also look like life bringing back opportunities, okay? We're going to definitely want to bust out of restrictions or any restricting kind of energy, but all of that alchemy starts with self, Virgo. We also have the Sun moving into Pisces this week. We have some clashes with Mars and Venus squaring off as well, okay? So there's this ebb and flow, and it's not until life pushes us to the edge of that cliff that we do finally make a change. But we also know in ourselves, in our very human ways, where we sort of get comfortable within self, comfortable in routine, despite the fact that we know change has to happen. We're not really pushed into it unless it's a matter of urgency, and that's what these square energies offer us. It offers us a beautiful opportunity to change, to create change, do that thing, you know, that we've been sort of umming and ahhing about. So I wanted to take a look at a gestational energy reading as far as past, present, future, to really look at this square energy for you guys, because this is the first of 3 squares this year. Saturn, Uranus squaring off. Virgo is impacting your 6th and your 9th house. Your 6th house rules your daily work, your service work, what you do as far as like your service, what serves you, what doesn't serve you. Your 6th house can also rule health. It's very comfortable. It is the house that you rule, so it is something that feels at home to you. And you will know in yourself, Virgo, where you want to experience expansion, where you want to experience innovation as far as how you experience your health, your whole health, okay? Not just your physical health, but what is and isn't healthy for you. Connections, experiences, hanging on to old ways, old thoughts, old beliefs, whatever the case may be. So take it however it resonates, because you're also activating the 9th house energy thanks to Uranus being in Taurus. Which is wanting you to push out and learn something new here. Invite yourself into a new wisdom classroom. The 9th house rules philosophy, it rules higher learning. So it's almost like with all this Aquarian energy, you guys are even more amplified because you can't ignore it. There's something here you need to learn more of, okay? So let's see if the tarot cards want to speak a further truth. Underneath the deck, you have the 2 of coins. It is a sitting on the fence energy. It is an umming and ahhing. It's about being practical. It's about deciding where my best investment is best place. It's also drawing our attention to decide which way. It's a crossroads energy as well. Where will I experience an investment. If I went this way, you know, if I invested my attention this way, if I invested this way, it's about not being 100% certain. And if you see in the background, my lovely Virgos, as much as it does rule the coins, it does rule being practical. See those waves in the background, which are symbolic of our emotions, which are perhaps symbolism of tumultuous emotions. Where in your life, where in your experiences have you constantly had a stop-start energy, constantly had a non-committal energy? Because, you know, no decision is still a decision. Okay, where am I investing? Where are you willing to invest so that you no longer experience emotional confusion? Where has fence sitting and sort of freezing yourself in time before life sort of pushed you into making a choice? Where has that ultimately created emotional turbulence within you anyhow? And is that what you're avoiding? Because healing had to happen here. And the reason I mention this is because there is a lot of Cups energy around, okay? But smack bang in the middle is the Seven of Wands. So where do you need to draw a line in the sand? Where you are noticing frustrations, where you are noticing a desire, where you are noticing a desire for change, where you need to draw a line in the sand, may be linked within the emotional experience, within your emotional world. It may be linked to a past connection, a childhood connection, your childhood. So take it however it resonates. Many Virgos I'm connecting in here to are drawing a line in the sand when it comes to the ways in which they've held space or not held space for their emotions, and how it has ultimately affected their ability to communicate their emotions, okay? Because the King of Cups, unlike the Queen of Cups, is a deeply devoted individual and certainly feels a lot, but he doesn't talk about it. Now, if I see the Seven of Wands, do I need to draw a line in the sand in how I'm not emotionally responsive, interacting, making myself emotionally available? Was this learned in childhood, is what I do want to say. For many Virgos, you may need to draw a line in the sand with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that does connect to your past, connect to your childhood. Take it however it resonates. This could also be the opposite end of that, because the Seven of Wands is, these are my boundaries, this is what I'm claiming. Claim this thing, claim this emotional truth, claim this water sign, whatever, claim your emotional experience, okay? That connects you into harmony, because the Six of Water is harmony. It is like congeniality. It is I give and you give. There is equal emotional reciprocity in the Sixth energy, which may not exist in the King of Cups energy, okay? So what here needed to be healed as far as how you denard, how you chose to invest or not invest? Where did you need to create new perceptions, beliefs? How have you held yourself back? Did this holding back energy need to be healed? Take it however it resonates. Maybe confidence, courage sort of needed to be embraced. So many Virgos will know how that applies to you guys. Rose quartz is the crystal that has shown up for you guys today, which is all about love. Maybe this is about connecting into our emotional experiences. Maybe this is about putting boundaries as far as old ways of emotionally connecting, old ways of fearing our emotions, expressing our emotional truth. Where did I have to develop new perceptions? Now, you guys are very comfortable in the mind, Virgo, okay? But it's this invitation into the waters, into your emotions, that has been calling you. And it will continue to call you all year, okay? There's something here about sixth house energy. What is or isn't serving you anymore? What is or isn't affecting your daily routine, okay? The sixth house rules day-to-day connections that we are around every day. The ninth house rules, like I said, higher learning. It's connecting into that higher wisdom classroom where you've sort of not been pushed to learn something. Maybe something happened last December where you had an aha moment once we activated that Saturn-Jupiter conjunction in Aquarius, which ultimately set us on a propulsion to where we are today with a stellium of Aquarian energy, which is all affecting your sixth house, okay? There's something here you've done or haven't done on the daily. There's something here that has not served you, okay, in the realms of emotions, okay? is what I do want to say in the realms of what needed to be healed, what needed to be looked at as far as courage, as far as you investing. Okay, because we don't invest, life doesn't invest back to us. Okay, so take that however it resonates. Rose quartz has shown up for you today. It is about unconditional love. It is about peace. It is romantic love, trust, and harmony. Quite a common stone. Many of you may have that at home. This stone is linked to the heart chakra, and as such, with all matters relating to love and healing of the heart, it is particularly associated with unconditional love, where we seek to offer love to others without expectation of return. In this sense, it is a stone which helps us connect to the divine power of love. By learning to love ourselves and healing our past wounds, we become able to love others and to receive love in return. In this way, it is also a stone representing romantic love, as we become open to attracting properties of this stone to bring more love into our lives. Drawing this card signifies that love will soon enter your life, either as a romantic gift or in a way that will help you heal past wounds and move on. I love how a lot of the zodiacs are getting a lot of love cards, love themes. In amongst all this square energy, it is a friction energy, okay? But sometimes that isn't a bad thing. All right, my lovely Virgos, that was your quick read for the week beginning February the 15th. I hope you got something out of that. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do by heading above to the Indigo Ascension shop link. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, those same details are in the description box below. But please do like, share, subscribe, and of course, let your other empath, intuitive, and sensitive friends know where to find the channel. Until next week, have an empowered week and take care.